Good morning, everyone. Today we discuss about the emerging trends in organization behavior. Emerging trends in organization behavior refers to those transformation in an organization due to changes in its structure, operations, and people. It provides different environment to the organization from the angle of OB and human resource management. There are some changes are as follows. First, emergence of multinational corporation. Second, cross culture environment at workplace. Third is more technically skilled workforce managing through higher degree of participation. Fifth is subdued role of seniority dominant of specialized persons. Sixth, smaller size of workforce, difficult to maintain job for long without constant high level training. Instability in job, making prospects of job security dim. Organization behavior scientists are busier in updating themselves. Some hottest career of this century, computerized performance evaluation, changing phases of managerial powers and empowerment schemes, training for self-efficacy, more commitment to quality, and executive may be less. Next is increasing concern for quality. Quality is very important part because it plays a key role in the era of competition, survival, excellence. It helps to achieve better product and services at more competitive prices. Now, the concern of quality brought following changes. First is more emphasizing on training, autonomy emerging as a strong factor of motivation. New recruits are seeking more information. Effective teams are being built. Survey feedback is important to improve the upward communication. Team leaders are shifting their focus as per their roles. Next is electronic brainstorming as a device for generating ideas. Introduction of new approaches like uh, total quality management and Six Sigma. Criteria of quality is very important and more comprehensive. And there are many parts. Next is the total quality management and Sigma helps to get a better uh, product. Now the topic is total quality management, TQM. Total quality management is an approach used to address the issue of quality. It is an organizational cultural commitment to satisfying customers through the use of integral system of tools, techniques, and training. TQM involves the continuous improvement of organizational process resulting in high quality products and services. W.E. Deming provides 14 steps. First is create consistency of purposes for improvement of products and this. Second is adopt the new philosophy, cease the dependence on mass inspection and the practice of awarding business on price tag alone. Consistently and forever improve the system of production and services. Institute modern methods of training on the job. Institute leadership, drive off fears, break down barriers, eliminate numerical quotas, remove barrier to pride for workmanship, institute of various programs for education. Next is Six Sigma. Six Sigma defines the concept of achieving approximate zero defects, means more precisely 3.4 defects per million or 99.999% defect free manufacturing. Steps to Six Sigma are divided into six parts. First is determine the product you make, determine who are your customer, determine the supplier you need to make the product, workers map out the process to fulfill mission, evaluate the process and eliminate the non-value added steps of the etc. Next is the cultural and organizational behavior. Various studies suggest that values differ across culture. As per the studies of Great Hofstede, managers and employees vary on five value dimensions of national culture. These five dimensions are as first is power distance. It is a national culture attribute describing the extent to which a society accepts that power is in institution and organization are distributed unequally. Second is individualism versus collectivism. Individualism is a national culture attribute describing the degree to which people prefer to act as individuals rather than a member of a groups. Collectivism is a national culture attribute that describes a tight social framework in which people expect others in groups of which they are a part to look after them and protect them. When 50 countries were ranked along with continent from individualism to collectivism, India ranked 30th. Third is masculinity versus femininity. Masculinity is a concern with quantity of life, and femininity is a concern with quality of life. Masculinity is a national culture attribute dis- describing the extent to which societal values are characterized by uh, assertiveness and materialism. Femininity is a national culture attribute that emphasizes relationship and concern for others. Fourth, uncertainty avoidance. It is a national cultural attribute describing the extent to which a society feels threatened by uncertain and unambiguous situations and tries to avoid them. Where uncertainty avoidance is high, society prefers structure to unstructured situation, and people have an increased level of anxiety or stress and aggressiveness. Fifth is long-term versus short-term orientation. Long-term orientation is a national cultural attribute that emphasizes the future, thrift, and persistence. Short-term orientation is a national cultural attribute that emphasizes the past and present, respect for tradition, and fulfilling social obligations.